I know it's like a million years since the last time I recorded, but I just wanted to make like a quick outro of this build. Normally when I build stuff, it is always have like some sort of stories, and in my mind, even though this build is not very like fitting in this world, I mean it fits, but like it's a little gloomy and like everything is like black and white. I don't know, like when you see at the background, it's like a grayish tone, and this is like a very bright house, like yeah, with like some brown feeling. I don't know. It is. I feel like in my mind, this story makes sense. So think about this. In my mind, this house belongs to a mermaid, and she was like living her best life. She started dating a vampire, and then at the end of their relationship, that vampire ends up like tricking her and making her like a vampire again. So he basically like bites her and makes her a vampire, and like he has been longing for this sea, but you know, as a vampire you can't go into the sun, so until she becomes like a, I don't know, like a master vampire or anything, she can't really go out in the sun and do like some sun stuff, you know, go swim and stuff. So she literally buys this property, like she inherited, or like with her new powers she's like, oh my god, I'm just gonna steal this property and then like make it my own. So she has like enough powers to go and swim in the sun. And this world has like not much sun, I would say. It's like not that bright, as you can see, and there's a kind of like a lake outside in the area, so maybe she's like, okay, maybe I can just swim over there till everything settles down. There's lots of like water kind of stuff, like this structure, like he's pouring some water, and then the girl over there has like also a cup that pours over stuff, so there's lots of like pictures and all that crap, you know. He's like, I'm gonna lock in, I'm just gonna make this huge estate my property, which is, I think it looks like pretty nice. I made this 2-story, but it is like kind of like a big lot, but I feel like inside it is not that big. So anyway, this is her like living room area. I think it's pretty nice, but I try to make it like a little bit cozy, you know, so it's not like freakishly weird, if that makes sense. There's like lots of like modern stuff, but at the same time, like I don't think it goes like bad with like all these like structural elements that goes with this build. So yeah, this is our little hanging out space, and we have this like statue over there with like some, I don't know, like maybe she wants to lit a fire, she can do that. We have a little musical thing, because like mermaids like to sing, and like lots of like musical stuff over there. I try to put like as much as watery images as possible, but also like kind of fits the vibe with those like tarot card stuff. We have a mermaid card over there. So yeah guys, this is the living room, and I think it looks pretty nice. There's like a horror book over there, kind of nice. So from the living space we have this eating area. There's a little like fountain. In the live mode it goes on. I wanted to not be on a live mode because it's like freaking me out when somebody's like trying to come inside and stuff. So this is the, also I like that like shell detail. I think it fits really nicely. We have a little bar over here, and maybe she made like a little I don't know, like when she dies she writes a bill that's like, put my, I don't know, like if I burn to death or something, like when she gets like so, I don't know, depressed or anything. She's like, put my ashes in there, you know. People are goth like that. So anyway, this is the kitchen. Maybe she longs the day, then she can eat real food again. I think it's really nice, you know. And you know, we have another like a water feature over there. We will go to downstairs in a second, do not worry. So this is like a very open space castle. I think I really like this vibe. Like these vibes are really like my vibes. So when you get inside, this is a living area, but on your right and on your left there are like other rooms. So basically on your left side there's the kitchen, but on the right side I made like a little library, like I don't know, some witchcraft stuff. If she's into that, maybe she has lots of time to, you know, research and all this stuff. and I made like a little office area in here, and I think coloring is also really nice. I made like a little nod to the sea greens and stuff. So this is also very nice as well. So let's go downstairs real quick. When you go downstairs, we have a little secret pool area. And I really like it. That is also like more like fountains and all this stuff. I forgot to paint the ceiling, so if you download this, paint the ceiling. I also put this like little thing, like a little fountain thing. You can't go in there, but like imagine you swimming in this like gorgeous little waters. I also tried to make this like red, you know, you can like paint the color of the pool, but for some reason when it's like downstairs, I can't really do that, so that is weird. But like imagine you're like, oh, like having your best time ever, but she's like longing for the sea, longing for the ocean, but all she got is this part. And I think it's really nice as well. I mean, fits the vibe. It's this part is like a little longer than this is longer and shorter. Like sometimes I'm really bad at that kind of stuff, guys, but you know, we win some and we lose some, right? Okay, so basically when you get inside, there's like two spaces where you can go here or over there. Let's start right here because this is where the main bedroom is. So when you come inside, I tried to make this like with like no lights from the ceiling. Yeah, I think this is pretty cute. And then you have just like a little dressing area, just like a little mirror. I also put like a little book, like a library stuff over there. I think it fits really nice. And what I really like about this room is that we have a bath in here. So, you know, imagine like you wake up and then you're like, oh, I want to take a bath, and then you can just do that. Or like before in the evening, like when you want to settle down, you just want to like calm down and like have a chillax evening. You can come to your bedroom and take a freaking bath. And I think it's a very celebratory thing, but I think since she was a mermaid, or like, I think she's still a mermaid. Can you cross act with this game? I have no idea. Maybe I should like take a look into that. Like, can you be like a vampire and a mermaid at the same time? I'm pretty sure you can, but like I don't know how the both systems works then. But anyway, we put like more water elemental stuff over there. We have a little sword because she must be ready to fight. And this is like a little cozy bathing area, and this is her like bedroom. I really like this like little thing. It's not this huge thing. As like a, you know, comes from the back of this legacy and royalty, I think. Anyway, this is this part, you know, coolio. And from the other side, I'm not gonna go downstairs. We can just like go like that. I think it looks pretty cool. I wouldn't get like bored of this view. We have a little like sword fighting section. She has lots of like swords that she can fight. She's like learning to fight because she wants to beat that vampire up. Her ex, basically, the one who turns into her vampire. And this is the bathroom, like a little toilet area. And when you come inside, this is like the, you know, she gets ready, she puts like makeup or like perfume or whatever. This is like a little, you know, hand wash station. And in here we have full showers. So I put 2 showers because like, why not? I think this is fun. So yeah, guys, this is the entire build, and I really like this build. I think this is like really nice. I think I like the combination of like the modern part of it, but at the same time it like keeps this like, you know, romantic like medieval vibes kind of stuff. And what I want to show you also like the outside. You can take a quick look at the outside. This is what it looks like. We have a little balcony over here, like in this area, but you can't reach that from inside. There's a nice view with like a bridge and stuff, but yeah. So this is the outside area of our builds. I put lots of like graves and stuff from here and from the other side as well. So you have like little graveyard. I mean, not like we killed all these people, but you know, it was there. Let's say that it was like there. And as I said, that's the little like river, little like swimming area. where she takes like a midnight swims, I think. And I think also that's where she came from. Like she came all the way here, and then, you know, she had to like transform. She's like, okay, this world is fine, it's like gloomy and stuff, and that's where she ended up. He brought her like little, you know, sail, and she put the sail over there. Like, one day I'm gonna leave this place stronger than ever. I will kill that vampire that turned me into a vampire, and, you know, be the best vampire and be the best mermaid ever, I guess. That's her goal. So yeah, guys, that's the build. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this build. If you want to download this under my gallery name is Salomarle, and I left the name of the build. I think it's like Mermaid Castle or something. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.